What if I told you that the most loyal, most emotionally intelligent, most deeply bonded pet you could ever have has been sitting right in front of you this whole time, misunderstood, feared, rejected, and still choosing to love you? I'm talking about black cats. And today, I'm going to show you 8 hidden truths about them that science has only recently begun to uncover. By the time this video ends, I promise you, you will never see your black cat the same way again. Let's go. Reason 1. Their black coat is connected to how deeply they bond with you. This one sounds strange at first, but stay with me. Researchers at the National Institutes of Health discovered something remarkable about the gene that makes a cat's coat completely black. It's called the ASIP gene. And what they found is that this same gene mutation, the one responsible for that sleek, ink-dark fur, overlaps with genetic sequences that regulate social behavior, stress hormones, and emotional attachment. The same biology that makes a cat black may also make it calmer, more trusting, and more capable of forming deep emotional bonds. This isn't folklore. This is molecular genetics. Your black cat's loyalty isn't just a personality quirk. It may be literally written into their DNA. And if that's just the foundation, imagine what builds on top of it. Reason 2. They watch you in silence, and they remember everything. Have you ever noticed your black cat sitting completely still across the room, eyes locked on you, not blinking, not moving, just watching? Most people find it a little unsettling, but what's actually happening is extraordinary. Your cat is building a detailed mental model of you. Your tone of voice when you're happy versus when you're stressed. The sound of your footsteps when you're in a hurry versus when you're relaxed. The way you sit differently on hard days. Cats possess something called episodic memory, the ability to recall specific experiences tied to specific individuals. Every interaction you have with your black cat is being filed away permanently. They're not ignoring you when they sit across the room quietly. They're studying you, memorizing you, choosing you again and again in silence. Reason 3. They know when you're falling apart, and they choose to stay. Oakland University published a study that revealed something cat owners already suspected but couldn't prove. Cats actively read human facial expressions and adjust their behavior in response. When your face shows happiness, your cat becomes more playful, more vocal, more present. When your face shows sadness or stress, they do something even more striking. They move closer, they stay longer, they don't leave. Think about the last time you had a terrible day. Came home exhausted, sat on the floor, felt completely hollow. And your black cat, without a word, without being called, came and pressed their warm body against yours and just stayed there. That wasn't coincidence. That wasn't a cat looking for food. That was a deliberate, conscious act of emotional support. They felt your pain, made a decision, and chose to sit inside it with you. How many humans do that? Reason 4. They bond to you the way a child bonds to a parent. In 2019, researchers at Oregon State University ran the Secure Base Test on cats, a psychological experiment normally used to study emotional attachment between human infants and their caregivers. The results shocked the scientific community. Cats showed the same 4 attachment styles that human children do: secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. And the majority, nearly 65%, showed secure attachment, meaning they used their owner as a safe emotional base to explore the world from. When the owner left the room, these cats showed visible distress. When the owner returned, they sought immediate closeness and comfort, just like a 2-year-old runs to their mother after a fall. Your black cat doesn't see you as someone who feeds them. They see you as their safe place in an uncertain world, their anchor, their home. And when you understand that, every small thing they do, the head bump, the slow blink, the sleeping on your side of the bed, takes on a completely different meaning. Reason 5. Where they sleep is their most honest confession. Cats are predators, but they are also prey. In the wild, sleep is their most dangerous state. A sleeping cat cannot run, cannot fight, cannot protect itself, so a cat will only ever choose to sleep beside someone they trust completely with their life. When your black cat curls up on your pillow, tucks into the bend of your knees, or drapes their body across your chest and closes their eyes, they are making one of the most vulnerable decisions an animal can make. They are saying, in a world where I am always alert, always watchful, always ready, with you, I can finally let go. You are the one place in the entire world where I feel safe enough to be unguarded. That choice, made every single night, is one of the purest expressions of love that exists in the animal kingdom. And most of us sleep right through it without ever understanding what it means. Reason 6. Their slow blink releases the same chemical as a first kiss. Oxytocin. It's the hormone that floods your brain when you hold a newborn baby, when you hug someone you love after a long time apart, when you fall in love. Scientists call it the bonding molecule. And in a landmark study from Japan, researchers discovered that when a cat gazes at its owner and slow blinks, that soft, deliberate closing and opening of the eyes, oxytocin levels rise in both the human and the cat simultaneously. The same chemical, the same bond, at the exact same moment. Your black cat's slow blink is not a random gesture. It is not a sign of sleepiness. It is them telling you, with their eyes, with their chemistry, with their whole biological being, I love you. I trust you. I am glad you exist. And the most beautiful part, you can slow blink back at them, and they will understand. Try it tonight. Watch what happens. It will change something in you. Reason 7. They invented an entire language just to talk to you. This is the one that stops people cold. Adult cats in the wild do not meow at each other. Not once. Meowing is not a cat-to-cat communication tool. It does not exist in feral cat communities. Researchers believe that over thousands of years of living alongside humans, cats developed the meow specifically, exclusively, to communicate with us. They studied us, figured out that humans respond to vocalization, and built a language from scratch just so they could reach us. Every single time your black cat looks at you and meows, whether they're asking for food or attention or just acknowledging your presence, they are speaking a language that exists only because of you. You are not just their owner. You are the reason they developed a voice. You are so important to them that they rewired their communication over generations just to be understood by you. That is not a pet's behavior. That is devotion on an evolutionary scale. Reason 8. They waited, and that waiting made their love unbreakable. Black cats wait in shelters longer than almost any other animal. Studies from the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals show that black cats are adopted at significantly lower rates than cats of other colors, a bias researchers have named black cat syndrome. Some black cats wait 6 months, some wait a year, some never get chosen at all. They watch other cats leave with new families while they stay, cage after cage, day after day, hoping. Animal behaviorists have documented something fascinating about animals who experience long periods of uncertainty before finding stability. They form some of the deepest, most unshakable bonds with the people who finally choose them. The waiting doesn't harden them. It deepens their capacity for attachment. When a black cat finally comes home with you, they don't just love you. They are profoundly, completely, eternally grateful that you saw them when the rest of the world looked away. They will carry that knowledge every single day of their life with you.